What's up, everyone? This is Silver Slayer. When it comes to silver stacking, there's really no wrong way to buy or stack. It's very individualized, which is something that's so amazing about it. But there's definitely smarter decisions, more profitable types of coins, better buys. So we're going to be talking about some of the coins that I don't recommend. You can buy whatever you want, and actually buying what you like is the best way to go, because regardless if that coin does great or whatever, at least you have a coin that you like. So always buy what you like. But if you're looking at it more from a profitable perspective, I'm going to share my opinion on some coins you might want to steer away from, and I'll give the reasons why as well. Context matters. If I just tell you don't buy this coin and don't tell you why, then I'm not really saying much. So I'm going to be explaining my experience with this, my opinion, my thoughts, and I would love for you guys to comment down below as well. I post daily videos, weekly live streams, and monthly giveaways. I even do giveaways in my live stream, so weekly and monthly giveaways as well. You got to be subscribed. I post daily videos. Now, if you're a beginner, this video is very, very important. Even if you're a more experienced stacker, sometimes it's nice to get back to the basics. It's so easy to get distracted with the amount of information and videos and articles that are made, and with such an extreme time we're living in. It's easy to get veered off and kind of go a direction we didn't intend to. So sometimes it's nice to ask yourself, why did you start stacking? And are you still on that same path? I got lost very early. And that's from the influential YouTube videos I was watching channels like Silver Slacker unboxing thousands of ounces of silver in a single video, or watching Shadow Stack stacking these extremely collectible, beautiful coins like the Queen's B series. He would be showing off rolls of, like the Lunar Series 2, and that influenced me. And I shouldn't have been stacking that type of silver yet. I should have been building a core foundation. So if you're a beginner, we're going to be talking a lot about some high premium silver, but I recommend just buy American Eagles, buy bullion, Canadian maple leaf, stuff that's closer to spot price. And this video is a 2021 version, because the advice I would have gave last year is different than this year. And that is solely because American Eagles have such high premiums nowadays. So American Eagles would be a standard bullion coin, but now I would recommend beginner stackers to go the generic silver route if you're trying to lower your dollar per ounce average. American Eagles cost just as much as pandas nowadays, which is crazy to think, but it's the truth. So if you're someone that's trying to get the biggest bang for your buck, go the generic silver route. It's not much of a difference. The only difference between American Eagle and a generic round is one is legal tender, it's a government-backed coin, and the other one isn't. One's called a coin, one's called a round. Because a round, a Sunshine Mint round, that's not actual money, where an American Eagle has a face value of $1. So, with that said, there's a couple different types of coins that I just do not like, just period. And these are colored coins, like the colorized American Eagles. I don't know why. They just don't look good, and there's a small market. Sometimes coins do well solely off of how good they look, how cool they look. And let's take the Rwanda series. The Rwanda series, those coins came out and they did extremely well just by how insanely cool they look. I could say the same about the Queen's B series. Queen's B series, the designs on those things are wicked. Probably why they do so good. So sometimes when you're looking at that perspective, looks alone could give you an idea. Also, mintage numbers, right? Are they extremely accessible, or are they rare? Look at the mintage numbers. Does the design change every year? What mint is making it? If it's Perth Mint, highly reputable mint, flawless coins, not known for making mistakes. But if it's someone else that's that's not really heard of, then that can make a difference as well. So I definitely steer away from colorized coins, because the market is so much smaller. It's a lot harder to sell Colorized Coins and get the premium back for it as well. That's the biggest thing. Colorized Coins can have premiums, and you're much better off just buying an American Eagle for cheaper, and it's much more liquid. When it comes to silver stacking, liquidity is key. You need to be able to sell your silver fast, and if you have coins that you have to find a specific buyer waiting weeks, if not months, on eBay for someone to bite, that's a problem, especially if you're someone like SHTF that's going to be liquidating for an emergency type of situation. Other types of coins that I do not like are slabbed. Well, okay, there's two. We're gonna break this down. Slabbed coins that are quote unquote bullion. That's like some people say, it's kind of like putting a bumper sticker on a Ferrari, but it's kind of the opposite. It's kind of like putting how could I do this? It's kind of like, okay, anyways, it's kind of like those cars you put a really nice grill on, like a Honda Civic, or like spinning rims on a Honda Civic, or get it souped up. It really doesn't make sense, and that's how slabbed coins are that are slabbed with bullion. And I say that because of this. The reason a coin is in a slab is to preserve that coin's condition, because there's some type of collectability to it, right? If the coin is graded, it's usually numismatic type coins, because you want to preserve that condition. You want to prove that coin's real, and when it's graded by NGC or PCGS, that means that coin's real. But if you're putting an American Eagle on a slab, what's the point of that? The coin's condition doesn't matter. There's nothing collectible about them. I mean, maybe the Type 2 American Eagles that are about to come out, that could be worthy of a slab. But then we're going to go into my next point. Only MS70s. You guys have seen, I've showed off some silver, and I only have perfect condition slabs. I never will buy a 69. All of my slab coins are MS70 or PF70 Ultra Cameo. I will never go below that. You want to know why? Pay for the coin, not the slab. I remember, I think Cole Silver, one of the OG, the first silver stacking channels on YouTube, he has been stacking for probably 3 times as old as I am. But I remember he said, pay for the coin, not the slab. A lot of times people will trick you, and just because they think that just because you see it's in a slab, it's worth more, and that's not the case. I could buy a BU, just a raw coin from APMEX. I could send that coin into NGC. It would come back as a 69, and I can sell it for double, triple the money on eBay. You don't want to do that. You don't want to do that. 68s and 69s are just like a random coin you can buy loosely. Only MS70 coins are worth getting slabbed unless it's an older type of coin. If it's a Morgan Silver Dollar and you get an MS64 or NGC Plus, that's awesome. But if it's a newer age coin where condition doesn't matter, then no, there's no reason to be putting spinning rims on a 1995 Honda Civic. So those two are types of silver that I don't recommend. The third one is extremely heavy bars. I don't go above 10-ounce bars personally. Some people that like to buy in bulk lowers their dollar per ounce average, but even at my local coin shop, we actually said this number at the same exact time. We both said the weight. We were talking about bars, and he said, I don't like heavy bars because especially if silver's price starts to go up, you're lowering your potential customer base. And we both said at the same time, 10 ounces is the heaviest we'll go. And I kind of giggled from that because we both knew exactly, had an idea. And it's just funny how, that happened. But there's a lot of reasons. Now, if you do have 20-ounce bars, kilo bars, or whatever, it's okay. Don't freak out and be like, oh, I made a bad purchase. No, it's okay. Personally, I just don't like going above 10 ounces because let's say silver does go to $50 or $100. The person that's going to be able to afford that expensive of a bar when you're talking about 20 ounces, kilos, it's very limited, right? You're limited to who can purchase that. Just like why you never see people buying heavier than 1 ounce gold coins, and also why most gold coins are sold in fourth ounces, quarter ounces, or even 10th ounces, is because it's going to be extremely hard to find someone who can sell a 1 ounce gold coin to. And another type of coin that I would steer away from until you truly understand the market of these coins are Morgan silver dollars. They're a very tricky market. Every year of the Morgans are minted in drastically different numbers. Sometimes they're plentiful, sometimes they're extremely scarce. Plus you have to know which mint, right? The Philadelphia Mint, Carson City, San Francisco. I mean, if you don't know any of these, if you don't know that Carson City is a lot more valuable if the coin is minted from them compared to the Philadelphia Mint, if you don't know that 1921 Morgans, which is the last year they were minted, are very plentiful, they're really not worth much right now. If you don't know any of this stuff and you just say, oh, Morgan silver dollar, it's old, right? It's almost 100 years old, and you just buy it, you can easily get ripped off because these coins are only worth, maybe $25, $30. But a lot of people see that and they're like, oh, that's cheap, $40, and they're getting ripped off. So understand the market before you start investing into anything, especially when it goes to older coins, because people will take advantage of you. So anyways, I'm going to wrap this video up here. I think I covered all the basis, the basic stuff when it comes to coins that I personally don't stack or that I would steer away from. Obviously, when you're talking about high premium silver, it's riskier, high risk, high reward. In the beginning, though, I would steer away from all that stuff. Buy as much silver per you can as cheap as possible. Anyways, thanks for tuning in. I post daily videos, weekly live streams, monthly giveaways. Got to be subscribed. You cannot be blindly investing. I'm always going to keep you in the loop. Thanks for tuning in. This is Silver Slayer. I'll see you guys soon. Peace.